Garden of Banban Chapter 7.
Hooray.
The trailer.
Yep, the new one.
And I'll be honest, Moon.
We got up early because we thought it was the game. Oh, that
I
too.
thought it might have been the game too. I mean, didn't they used to like just pump these out on like on a monthly basis almost?
I don't know anymore.
Do you know what the story is, Moon?
I don't care.
The lore of Garden of Banban.
Science.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, where in just a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be unburdened of Banban. Sorry.
Maybe we should retire YouTube.
We haven't been going that long.
I don't know. No Banban. It's a good trade-off.
It is a good trade-off.
Sorry, Tom, this one's your problem now.
Yep, I should have seen this coming.
Though to be fair, Banban is kind of all of our problem. At this point, it exploded onto the scene in such a big way last year that it was labeled as one of YouTube's top 10 trends of 2023. Peaches from the Mario movie, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and
I don't know how much I like that as being the top trend of 2023.
I hate that extremely.
Grimace Shake.
Yeah.
God, you just got the month wrong. This is from a different month.
Okay, the answer for this round is Garten of Banban.
And yet, here we stand, at the 1-year anniversary of the first Garten of Banban game with the latest installment just released. So I guess we're just gonna talk about it until Poppy comes out.
It's been a
It'll
year.
Probably be a lot better. After
A year of Garden of Banban. We actually played all the Garden of Banbans.
Yes, we have.
I don't.
We've been playing them
what
since
feels like an
release.
eternity for this franchise. Let me check my notes. 4 months. The 5th installment of this game series dropped, naturally titled Garten of Banban 6. And
Yep.
relative to the rest of the series, Episode 6, pretty tame. Episode 4 ended with a jester named Bitter Giggle making Queen Bouncelia laugh, causing her giant kangaroo pouch to erupt into a sky beam which released the Naughty Ones. Episode 6
Yep.
deals with the fallout of all those words I just said, where we have to face the leader of the Naughty Ones, Sir Dadadoo, using his mind control powers to take over the other mascots of the kindergarten. Oh, and we also get hit by a bus several times. Wasn't this a game about looking for our
I
lost
hope this
kid in
following
the
chapter is the
kindergarten?
last one.
It's not.
Where do you
Don't-
go after
don't.
mind control?
This game was. I just realized this game wasn't about fighting our kid or something.
Yup.
Now we're caught up in this weird conspiracy of
Sir
Mind
Dadadoo!
Sir Dadadoo, mind controlling parasitic slugs, and all this other crap. Sounds a lot like the Sun and Moon show where the villains keep reviving themselves. All right.
Don't compare us.
Well, at least we have better voice acting.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
That's like comparing a
But here's
goldfish
the
to a
thing. For
salmon.
as much as I joke about this game being lol so random, the Euphoric brothers are smart. As we talked about in a previous theory, skipping the 5th installment was actually a big brain move on their part in both the marketing and storytelling departments. And it showed me that there's actual thought and attention put into the way that this thing's being structured. And it was that realization that got me to go back and rethink all the insane things that this game throws at us. And of all the ridiculous, over-the-top, what the heck were they thinking moments in this game, none can compare to the dream sequence that we've been getting for 3.
Charles?
Charles. Yep.
Yeah, these insane fever dreams.
I forgot Choo Choo Charles is canon in the Garden of Banban. I forgot Choo Choo Charles is canon.
featuring cameos from other indie franchises, these seem to have more method to their madness than any of us gave them credit for. I mean, when the Euphoric Brothers' main goal seems to be pumping out as many games as possible, as quickly as possible, it's weird for them to purposely spend a lot of time putting these things into the games just for the lulz, which means that they have to be important summary, right? So what are these dream sequences, really? Why are we being shown them? And can they potentially reveal the solution to the kindergarten's largest mystery?
No,
I
it's
believe
purely
the
there to
answer is
make you
yes.
intrigued off basic, stupid nonsense. So you'll sit here and focus on it and make more videos about it so they can keep making money because more people are going to buy it because there's attention.
I don't get why people like Garden of Banban.
I don't think they do. I think they're amused at watching content creators die inside.
Well, I am dying inside.
And today,
I've
gonna
been
prove
dying
it to you.
inside.
So before we figure out what exactly is going on here, we first need to remember what exactly these are. In every instance, we're shown these dreams by the giant jellyfish Stinger Flynn. This guy has been a bit of a question mark the entire series. Is he good? Is he bad? It's not exactly clear.
Who
When we
cares?
first meet him in Chapter 3, he basically tells us to give up on our quest to find our lost child because he's cooked up a scheme to get him and all the other children out of the facility safely. He tells us he's going to show us something that's going to
2 hours later.
he's more than willing to go along for the ride. Instead, Stinger Flynn is
He
the driver.
doesn't
He's
care.
The one leading the charge. He's the one
He
literally
just wants pancreases. That's all he is. His personality is give me your pancreas. I'm
Yeah.
Banban. I'm dying inside.
Enjoy pancreases quite a bit.
and figuratively driving them all towards freedom. There's just one problem with that. Stinger gets lost. He doesn't actually have any idea where this beach is.
I believe we are lost.
You're in the desert.
Circles for hours.
Despite wanting freedom and saying he has a plan to get everyone out of the facility, Stinger Flynn is clueless. He has no idea how to reach his end goal. He's just stuck in the purgatory
good that
alongside
unlimited
everyone
intelligence
else.
does you.
And this is where
What?
He's a genius. A lot of good that does him if he doesn't know what freedom
things begin
is.
to fall apart.
Yeah.
Flynn crashes the car,
Loser.
and as we see in the next dream sequence, the group end up sitting around the wreckage, sharing whatever food they have left. Oh, and Zolphius is here now, just looming out in the background.
Oh, perfect.
Zolphius?
That's his name? Zolphius? Maybe
What
that was
the
a piece
is
of
a Zolphius?
maybe that was a piece of lore in one of the 6 Banban games we played. You want to find it?
No.
I'll pull up Banban right now so we can start playing.
I will kill you.
In this scene, we see how deep the group is getting, specifically Stinger Flynn.
We each have our plans and goals, but at the end of the day,
He's basically ready to give up. That is, until a surprise.
3 hours later.
Think about all the imagery that we're seeing in this Chapter 6 dream. We see Captain Fiddles get kidnapped by a bus. If a car represents freedom in these dream sequences, then a bus, public transportation, is a symbol of authority and control. It's a representation.
That's a stretch.
That's a very big stretch.
That's a big stretch. I gotta
Matt,
say,
Pat, we love
Matt,
you. You're a phenomenal guy. You've done great work these past 10 years, or no, 13 years.
Yeah,
That's a stretch, buddy.
I don't know if they gave it thought like that. Because maybe it's just them, like, I don't know.
Maybe the dreams are just to extend the game length.
Yeah.
Of the kindergarten staff, the scientists, the system that these mascots find themselves trapped in. When they couldn't find freedom on their own, when they got lost and crashed their car, they instead had to begin playing along with the scientists and their experiments. If they did as they were told, maybe they would have a chance to escape, to finally reach that freedom,
No.
only for them to constantly be told that they weren't presentation. But Captain Fiddles, he was. And so without warning, he's suddenly ripped away from the rest. This also explains why we've only ever seen Zolphius from a distance. In our previous
Zolphius.
theory, I spoke about how 2 scientists working at the facility created this big worm Zolphius in a failed attempt to use a real kid to create the perfect child. A child that they would never be able to have naturally. But when the experiment was over, his face was deformed. His body didn't come together correctly. And so he was relegated to becoming one of the rejected mascots alongside Sir Dadadoo
What?
and Bitter Giggle. In fact, that's exactly what we see.
It's pieces of lore from the past games.
Am I alive?
That's a question that we should be asking, Fazbear.
Am I alive right now? This has to be a fever dream.
Oh, this feels like a fever dream.
Yup.
This whole thing feels like a stupid fever dream. Zolphius is a kid, apparently.
Yep.
Or was a kid.
It was a kid taken by 2 scientists to try and create the perfect child, but was turned into a worm.
Does that thing just look like a...
I don't know why they chose to make him look like, but they did.
Yeah.
In the teaser for Banban Chapter 7, a mural of Zolphius alongside these weird hybrid reject characters. These are the ones that are marked as permanently not ready for presentation. The ones that we learn through a note in Chapter 6 are planning a rebellion against the scientists. But Zolphius is in that first dream sequence with Stinger Flynn. Apparently all he wants is freedom, to be with other children, to be existed. But he knows that he can't be. He is the reject. And so he just keeps watching and hoping that maybe he can follow him to freedom, but never really feeling comfortable enough to really get to know anyone else.
Maybe
Question
clean
now
the
is,
gunk
why
off
is
your
Stinger
face.
Flynn showing us this?
Probably.
Also, why did we just get hit by a bus? Well, remember, in the game, we're playing as a parent that's trying to recover our lost child. And yet, at every turn, Stinger Flynn is quick to remind us that we're making a bad decision, that we should...
Later.
Why do you hate him so much?
It gets so bad that Banban decides that he doesn't even want the freedom that Flynn is offering anymore.
Why are we even doing all of this? I don't want to go to the beach anymore. I just want to go back.
And to really nail home this connection, the Euphoric Brothers had a song commissioned specifically for the Dream Car sequence, a song titled Rivals. In that song's music video, created by the nerdcore channel Rocket Music, the titular rivals are none other than Flynn and Banban, a song that Banban seems to really like.
That's what I'm talking about.
The lyrics of the song seem to be pointing at the moment that their relationship truly began to fall apart. In it, we have lyrics like, "Don't tell me I got time for an eye, don't take another life fee." Considering the song is from the perspective of Banban, it would seem that Stinger Flynn took a life from him, but life is that.
His life as a child.
Something like that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Flynn,
You know,
Flynn's the reason Banban is Banban and not Brendan.
yeah, you know, even if this whole thing is like proven true or correct or whatever, I'll be honest, the Euphoric Brothers haven't done the best in executing it.
Correct. Hey,
Because
here's the wild
a
theory.
bus scene?
Here's the wild theory. They're letting Matt Pat make the story for them. They're watching this theory video and be like, let's do that. That makes sense. Yeah, that works.
What if it took them so long to do from chapter, 6, 7, because they,
We're
because
waiting for the
they
theory
were
video.
waiting for the theory video.
Could that be meaning? Well, it's important to remember that most of the monsters in this game are a mix of human genome and Givanium. For Banban, we know his human genome came from Dr. Uthman Adam, the head researcher at Banban's kindergarten. This is also the scientist who, alongside Dr. Weverly Mason, tried to create the child that they would never be able to have, only for it to into a monster. Meanwhile, Stinger Flynn...
Cool, I don't care.
That's
crazy. Go adopt a kid.
Did they take a baby and then
Go adopt a kid, or hey, even maybe talk about having a surrogate.
Did they grow it in an incubation chamber?
Yes.
Wow.
That explains why it looks like.
Yep.
And we still don't know much about, honestly. We don't know who his human genome donors. We don't know what they did. What we do know is that according to this little kid drawing found in chapter 2, Stinger helped to save kids from a rampaging Banban on the loose during Bring Your Friend Day. So really, this line about stolen lives can boil down to one of 3 things. 1, Stinger Flynn was the human who put Uthman Adams' genome into Banban in the first place, stealing his human life, and he's mad about it. Option 2 is that Stinger stole or harmed the child that Uthman created. And then there's option number 3. On Bring a Friend Day, we know Banban went on a rampage. We also see hints of this in Chapter 5's preview images. Maybe Stinger, by saving that group of kids for his own unclear and suspicious motivations, literally took those lives away from Banban. Regardless the reason, I suspect that the next few chapters are going to give us some more dream sequences that'll start depicting these events, leading to the
Hold on.
What's up?
Now I just gotta look at this. I still have, this stupid stuff on my wish list. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Are they ever gonna release this game?
Yeah, why would you not release 5?
What's that on the 5? It's like stuff on it. I don't know. I'll be honest, Moon. If I couldn't play Banban, I would not. But we're kind of stuck in it, aren't we?
Yep.
realization that Banban, the mascot that we thought we could trust, was the one that caused the ball pit to collapse on Bring a Friend Day. That he was the one that caused our child to disappear and sent us into the abyss trying to find them. But you know what? That's not the only mystery that we have left. During the dream cutscenes, whose perspective are we playing through? Naturally, you might assume that we're still in the perspective of the parent that we're playing as throughout the rest of the game. Or maybe we're not any character at all, that we're just some random floating camera observing these things happening. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense within the scenes themselves. First off,
Banban interacts with us.
The rest of the gang, they talk directly to our character.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
You sure are a sleepy fellow.
Or it's just a dream sequence, and we are ourselves, and they're just pretending we're part of this thing. Why couldn't...
Or maybe we're Bambolina.
Why couldn't Stinger Flynn, like, just tell us what's going on?
'Cause he's a prick.
Morning, sleepy fellow.
We are a part of these dreams. We're watching this from the perspective of someone in the gang. So then, who are we? My first thought was that perhaps we're Jumbo Josh, but I was able to rule that one out pretty quickly thanks to this line from the campfire dream.
Man, if Jumbo Josh was here, he would have loved those vegetables.
The next possibility was Bambolina, but that one was also quickly shot down.
Was it?
You're waking up. I was getting really bored, and that fellow over there isn't isn't much of a talker.
If Bambolina was really part of Stinger Flynn's escape crew, then she would obviously know that Nab Nab is not a talker. Banban wouldn't be needing to give her this sort of information, which means that whoever we are, we're someone new, or someone who doesn't know this well, and that's shockingly rare to come by. I mean, almost all the characters that we've met so far have known each other.
We could just be the slug, maybe. I don't know.
Or just ourselves.
Or at least have known
Sure.
about
I
each
don't-
other in some form. Toadster in Chapter 4 even has a poster of every character, including the Chapter 7 character Syringian, who we still haven't met in the games yet. Everyone knows everyone. For maybe one. There is one character that has been kept this whole time. The one we also suspect was at
Who?
Friend Day with
What?
Banban. The perfect child. This child was purposely kept hidden, not just from the experiments, but from everyone. Quote from one of the lore documents.
Okay.
Turn it back around if we want our little secret down in the basement to stay a secret. Eventually, the child was thrown into the mix with the other mascots because a follow-up note says, not to mention how dangerous it is to keep him around all those other monstrosities. This child has been with Banban and his crew for a while, which is why it makes sense for him to be traveling with the rest of the group in these dream sequences. And this then seems to point to the crux of this whole game fries. It isn't about purple candy
So wait,
or spider blobs or pancreas.
Is there 2 children
I don't.
creatures?
Didn't they say earlier that the child thing turned into the sock puppet, whatever it is?
Yes.
Zolvis or whatever.
Zelbigus, I don't know.
I'll be honest, Moon. I don't like the Banban lore.
I don't either.
It's really confusing,
Matt Pat.
contrived a
Matt
little.
Pat, I respect you as an individual.
They're trying to understand it too. I gotta give them
respect
that.
you for trying.
They probably got it more than
Stop
us.
trying.
Pancreas, whatever the plural is. It's about family. The love of 2 scientists desperate for a child. The love of one parent searching for her lost kid. And it's about the tragedy that comes when you're separated from those children. Stinger Flynn potentially takes away Banban's kid on Bring a Friend Day, sending him into a rampage. This then prompts the overstuffed ball pit to collapse, leading to the catastrophic situation in which our character
Is that
finds
what
herself.
that is?
So laugh all you want about the
I
weird,
don't.
veiny mascots,
No.
dumb names, and stiff animations. At its core, this is a human story told through weird esoteric dream sequences, poorly written text documents, and monotone monologues. But if you manage to get through all of that and the strange and often boring gameplay, underneath you have something beautiful. Or, you know, maybe not beautiful, but at the very least it's interesting. Or if not interesting,
No, it's
at
not.
the very least you have yourself a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Like, what's this? Nah, it's just theatrical.
Editor, I want you to add in a moment of silence to salute one of the finest YouTubers of Matt Pat.
Because we're probably not gonna react to another game theory. We're acting like he was dying.
Protect the scepter piece.
The lore for Garden of Banban VII Moon! It's gonna go wild! Look at his doctor hands, or whatever those are.
Whatever he is. Hide. Check. Protect the queen. Failed.
We're not done, Moon! That's only one of the teasers, because today, another one dropped. Today, Moon.
I'll hold them off.
Today for us.
Look for the
Yeah.
surgeon.
I hope he's dead, actually.
Wait, did he say Sergius?
Look for the surgeon.
Oh,
If Banban's dead, I'm a happy man.
I am too.
I think you understand the trouble we're in now.
Hey, LMAO.
God, there's something I want to say, but I can't for
Hold
every
on, don't
intensive
those look like the
purpose.
stupid...
Also, do you notice
do
how
look
we
like
have
the
2 antennae?
We have two antennae. These things look like the children here, or whatever this thing, whatever, there.
Yep.
Okay.
For all we know, everyone who was helping you is either dead or brain dead. I'd say
Oh.
we're back right where
Are we just with a bunch of aliens?
I don't know.
What was that?
we started. But it's worse than that.
Was Toadster not mind wiped?
There's nothing in
I
the
guess
city
not.
but dread and darkness.
camera drone.
Wait, camera drone? Oh, that. It's not gonna. It's for instances, aren't it? It's for on the rail stuff, isn't it? We don't control the drone ourselves,
Absolutely.
do we?
100%.
And let's just say, partner, I ain't feeling very euphoric either.
Oh, it's sad, Toadster. Little Toadster gonna cry.
Is Toadster gonna cry? Is Toadster dead? That was it.
No early state.
Now you gotta find out why Metal Gear Solid 5 was failed.
I have a headache.
What was the lore for Garden of Banban 7 now, Moon?
It can suck my... I don't care.
The lore, Moon!
Do I look like I care? I want to take a nap.
The lore, Moon.
We got up early because we thought it was the game.
Well, that's a shame. Thank you guys for watching us react, complain about Garden of Banban 7.
We greatly appreciate it. If you want to see us
We
do
do.
this more often, maybe with
When the
Poppy
game comes out,
Playtime
we're
or
probably gonna
something.
play it.
Maybe with Poppy Playtime or something. We'd greatly appreciate it. But until then, we've been the Sun and Moon Show, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Don't play Garden of Banban.